connoisseur, and you get to decide every single morning which woman you are. It is now time to show you the Discovery Kit, which was on this morning, and I understand crazy popular at 6 a.m. 1,500 orders as the sun rose. It is our turn to present to you the 5-piece Dapper Discovery Kit and finally dive deeper into the scents that you are getting. There are 5. 2 easy payments of $20. I will say this now and frequently. Before you click close the cart, I want you to think about who else you would love to gift this to, knowing that you have until the end of January for gift returns and exchanges. This is A30-2576. That easy pay opportunity goes away in 5.5 hours, so keep that in mind. Laura and I will guide you through the scent choices. My new obsession is finally making its appearance in the show, but we'll begin, of course, with that Midnight Fleur.
Okay, so Midnight Fleur is in this set, and of course you're going to love it. We've talked about Midnight Fleur this evening. It's exotic woods, black amber, patchouli, and then you have that vanilla orchid that comes in. And then, so Midnight Fleur is the fragrance that you want to wear when you're going out in the evening and you want something sexy and sensual. That's Midnight Fleur. And then you have Dahlia and Vines, which is peony, rose, dewy daffodils, and dahlias. The consummate, feminine, romantic floral that if you love florals, you're going to love Dahlia and Vines. Very, very pretty. Then we have Citrine, which is pure happiness in a bottle.
My daughter's favorite.
You know, my daughter too.
Yeah, she's 17.
18.
Teens. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, you go. The young girls, you know, because it's a citrusy floral. It's very invigorating. It's happiness in a bottle. It's lemon blossom, lotus flower, freesia, and a very pretty dewdrop accord. It's the fragrance I wear when I can't get out of bed Monday mornings. I just spray that citrine on and I just sail through my day.
How many have been ordered already? 750. We haven't even I'm talking about this show, this presentation, and we haven't even finished up. Here it is, Indigo.
Indigo. Italian lemons, orange bergamot. Then you have Moroccan tea and a hint of praline, cashmere wood, and wild fig from the south of France. That whole combination is purely exotic. It's the one fragrance that you can wear from morning till evening, and it's perfectly appropriate because it's the top citrusy notes that make it very daytime friendly, and then the Moroccan tea and the wild fig, all of that is just perfect for the evening time, and it's our #1 fragrance. Okay. I do want to tell you that Citrine was nominated for a Fragrance Foundation Award, which is the Oscars of the fragrance industry. So while Midnight Fleur is #1 here at QVC, you have Indigo, which is our #1 fragrance worldwide, and you have Citrine that was nominated for an award this year, an Oscar of the fragrance industry.
I love it.
So we're talking about a spectacular collection, which then brings us to the
Laura,
big blockbuster.
Black Tulip. I have to give you personal thanks for Black Tulip.
Oh my
it is such a game changer.
Yes.
It is my new favorite.
Oh my gosh.
I spray it every single day. I feel like a beautiful woman when I'm wearing it. It's
I don't know what to do anymore because they're all so great. Seriously, we launched it on Valentine's Day. Every major magazine wrote about it. All the beauty editors in all the top magazines wrote about it. And then the sales have been through the roof, and at the end of this year, I'm probably going to have to get on QVC and tell everybody that Black Tulip is our #1 fragrance. But I'm going to wait till the end of the year, but I know that's going to happen.
I wouldn't doubt it.
It's amazing. So it's a chypre fragrance, and a chypre fragrance is oak moss and patchouli, those 2 ingredients. To that, we added very sensual flowers, a jasmine note, and Japanese violet. 2 beautiful, beautiful, beautiful florals. And then pink peppercorns for freshness. And the hero ingredient in here is black cherry and black amber plum. So you get the fruity combined with the patchouli and the oak moss and the freshness of the peppercorn and the Indonesian jasmine and the Japanese violet, and oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
And it's like all things to all people, right? I mean, I described that earlier, but truly no matter what kind of fragrance person you are, and I'm even including those who really typically don't wear a fragrance, there is a scent in here for you.
Yeah.
And a lot of you right now, and I'm so glad you're taking my advice because I don't know how long these are in stock, are picking up more than one for you or 2 for you. And then 1 for a friend. It's such a great
Well, you know, because today people don't wear a signature scent anymore. That's boring. I don't want to see my friend and come up and say hello to them and have them smell the same every single time I see them.
Right.
No, no, no. We don't do that anymore. We fragrance wardrobe.
That's right.
We wake up in the morning and we decide, what are we going to wear, and what kind of mood do we want to create, and what kind of impression do we want to make? So if you wake up in the morning and you want to put on a beautiful floral printed dress and you want something cheerful and happy, you're going to turn to citrine.
Right.
If you're in a sexy, black evening gown, or your black, your little black dress, and you're going out on date night or going out to a bar or have a party, you're going to be wearing Midnight Floor or Black Tulip, right? And if you're going to lunch with your girlfriends and you've got a pretty pink dress on, maybe you want to wear Dahlia and Vines and just be very romantic and pretty and feminine.
I love it.
So on and so on and so on.
You'll find a new favorite, right? I mean, we've been talking all throughout the show about that fragrance wardrobing, and maybe you're very married to a particular fragrance. But I don't know about you, but after a couple of years, it's almost like I can't smell it anymore, right? I become nose blind to it, and I want to explore. Or maybe I'm a different person than I was a couple of years ago. Every single day, as Laura said, you're wanting a different experience. And really, as we tour you through, we're not showing you 5 warm romantic scents or 5 effervescent citrus-based scents. There's a little bit of everything.
And that's the trend today.
Right, isn't it?
That's the total trend. And seriously, get rid of that one signature scent. Have fun with fragrance.
Yes.
Create different moods. Do something exciting. Shake it up. Get up in the morning, put citrine on. Get up, go out in the evening, put your Midnight Floor, your Black Tulip on. You're feeling exotic and something different. You just want to create a crazy mood. Indigo. But it goes on and on and on like that.
We're taking notes, right? So I am told that we're very, very busy on our phone lines. I know a lot of you shop already on QVC.com. That's certainly one of the best ways to get your best and fastest ordering experience. Of course, our order entry operators are working very hard to crank through phone calls. You can also use automated ordering. You can text the item number to QVC Go. You can use your mobile app. There's lots of ways to get there, but I highly recommend getting there because, Brian, how many orders now have been placed in this show? Yes. 1,700 orders in this show. That's far more than 3,000 for just this day alone. $20, or actually, let's forget about the Easy Pay for a second and just talk about the QVC price. $40, 5 bottles. That's $8 per. And these are not, I want to make sure everybody understands, these are the dabbers. These are eau de parfum.
Yes.
Can you explain for us the difference between like eau de toilette, eau de parfum? Because
the concentration of the oil in the fragrance in a eau de parfum is much higher than in an eau de toilette or a cologne. The eau de parfum is much higher concentration of fragrance. So it's the creme de la creme. So, the wonderful thing about this collection is that you sit down with your husband and you try on all these perfumes and you find out, what does he like?
Smell. Which one do you like?
Or you sit down with your sister, or you sit down with your daughter, or your boyfriend, and you find out what do they like. And then when you discover which ones you like, then you can go for the larger size.
Exactly.
And that's why we call it a discovery set. But this is the perfect gift to get a bride, or someone who's just started to get very serious with a significant other, because they can go through these fragrances together. Harry
or
and
they're
I
back on the
that.
dating scene.
Yeah. Well, if you're back on the dating scene, then it's either Black Tulip or Midnight Floor.
Yes, again,
story
ended.
down.
Right? All right, so we're over 2,000 orders in this presentation alone. What I'd love to do is ask Laura to take us through the scents again, and I'd love to chat with Beth. If you're waiting, Beth, please hang in there. I'm going to take you right after we walk everybody through, but this is what you are getting in the Dabber Discovery Kit. 5 bottles, 2 easy payments that go away at the end of the day of $20.
So we're going to start with Black Tulip, which is a Chypre fragrance. A Chypre fragrance is patchouli and oak moss. To that, we added very sensual flowers, Indonesian jasmine and Japanese violet. 2 beautiful floral notes. And then we added pink peppercorns for freshness. And then the hero ingredient, black cherries and black amber plum. And together that creates this very seductive fragrance that is flying off the shelf. Then we have Indigo, which is our #1 fragrance worldwide, although I do think Black Tulip will end up being #1 at the end of the year. It is orange bergamot and Italian lemons, Moroccan tea with a hint of praline, cashmere wood, and then wild figs from the south of France. Completely exotic fragrance. Wonderful to wear from morning till night. Then we have Citrine, which is happiness in a bottle. It is a joyful, invigorating, citrusy floral that makes you feel happy beyond when you spray it. Our daughters love it.
I know.
So it's lemon blossom, freesia, lotus flower, and a dewdrop accord. And then we have good old Dahlia and Vines, which is a feminine, romantic floral. If you love florals, peony, rose, dewy daffodils, and dahlias, 4 of my favorite flowers are in that bottle. It is the consummate feminine, romantic,
it's
pretty
not your
floral.
grandmother's rose fragrance. Do you know what I mean? That's super overpowering, like rose oil. It is the exact opposite of that.
And then we have good old Midnight Flower, which, you know, you could try all of these, but you're always going to come back to Midnight Flower when it's time to go out on date night, or you're going, you know, going out with a boyfriend, or you're back on the dating scene. Midnight Flower, sexy and sensual. Exotic woods, black amber, patchouli.
Think about it, that you're getting it for $40.
Yeah,
when, you know, the commitment of going to one bottle sometimes is a little harrowing, right? And it's an investment. We totally get that. Before you make the investment, maybe, you try 5 different scents, you find a new favorite, you share them, you use them as stocking stuffers. Remember, we lose that easy pay at the end of the day, and so many of you are thinking about and then picking up more than one. Today's the day to do it because of easy pay. It's 830-2576. I'm going to turn it over to Beth now, who has been patiently waiting. Beth, welcome into Nest Fragrances. I know we kept you on hold there for a while. How are you?
I'm great.
Oh, well, thanks for hanging out, Beth.
I love your fragrances. I'm an ex-florist, retired, who just happened to tune in one day, and there you were. And I bought the little spray bottles first, and fell in love with most of them right away. And now today I'm getting my second set of the little tiny bottles because I lost my dahlia and vines. I don't know what happened to it.
Oh.
But I have to have that. But anyway, I wanted to ask you, my very favorite one at first was Paradise. Is that gone completely now?
No, Paradise is still here. It's a beautiful sanguine orange and white ginger and musk fragrance. It's very tropical. You can get it online for sure, Paradise. Yeah, everyone seems to really love that Paradise. But you can get it online. They should show you how to get the Paradise. Maybe put it into the search engine.
Well, what I'll do, Beth, is I'll send you, when we're done, I'll send you back over to the order entry operator, and you can request it, and she or he can help you find it at QVC.com. Right.
Oh, that's great, because I don't have a computer, so I'm not really good at
No, they can walk you through. It's excellent. Well, I love that we're replenishing your dahlia and vines and then giving you 4 other ones to boot, so you'll find a new favorite, too.
It's wonderful, and I'm so glad. So dahlia and vines, I know you like Paradise. Did you like the Midnight Fleur? It's such a beautiful fragrance.
Yes, I call that my warm, snuggly winter fragrance.
That's great.
Yeah, that's going to be...
That's a good way to describe it.
Compliments on that.
And coming from a florist, that's huge. Yeah. You've got the nose already. And so for you to really be enchanted and invited by these fragrances, I think that's a huge testament there to these fragrances.
Anybody who loves flowers will love these.
Yes, exactly. Because I'm sure you look at those botanicals and you understand, you know, the origins and the authenticity of the fragrances. When you look at those botanicals, you know what they smell like. And we work very, very hard working with the perfumers to, you know, create a connection to the botanical and the fragrance.
Oh, well, you've done a really, really good job, obviously.
She definitely
Thank you so much, Beth. It's so lovely to hear from you.
Yes, thank you, Beth. Don't hang up, though, when we're done, because what I'll do is I'll send you back to our producer who was chatting with you before you came to us, and then they will send you back to the operator to help you out, okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Beth. Have a blessed evening.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, so I know there's probably a big number coming my way, right, of how many have already been ordered. And what's really surprising to me, really, is that we're presenting this now. Like, I see this as the just quintessential gift opportunity.
Totally.
And you know, if we have it, I'm sure you'll see it in November, December, but I know a lot of people, myself included, we start shopping now.
Yeah,
you know, chip away at it here and there. And with as popular as it's been, and knowing that these fragrances, truly being works of art, take a long time to be created.
Yes, and you know, when you give this as a gift, I want you to feel confident. Confident in the fact that Midnight Fleur is our #1 fragrance here at QVC. Confident in the fact that Indigo is our #1 worldwide. Confident in the fact that Citrine was nominated for a Fragrance Foundation Award, which is the Oscars of the fragrance industry. We were up against really, really big nationally advertised brands. And that Black Tulip is surpassing Indigo and Midnight Fleur.
I cannot wait for you to
So,
try
you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, we've got winners here, and if you give this as a gift, guarantee that your friend or your mother or your sister will love many of these fragrances because they're so spectacular.
I would love for you to just get it home and then go, Monday I'm going to try one, Tuesday I'll try one, Wednesday I'll try one, right? And at the end of the week, go, which one do I want to go back to and try? And not to mention the fact that just the bottles themselves are so beautiful. These are all inspired by genuine artwork from Mary Delaney. And I love that you get them in these smaller versions. So you lay these out on your bedside table or your vanity or the bathroom counter. It's something that you're never going to want to put away. And because these are eau de parfum,